Okay, guys, so when it comes to link building, how many of you thought that spending a lot of time on Twitter is probably more productive than getting diverse links from a variety of other websites? Let me show you something just to turn this whole social mentions power into a mechanism in your mind, and that makes sense. So, have you heard that social mentions now improve your search engine ranking? I'm sure you have, and I'm sure people deliberate over how this mechanism works. So the more mentions you get, the better. But why actually is that? And what is the value of getting mentions of people who are influential on Twitter? And what does that all mean? So let's put it down to link building terminology. So forget forget everything except this site is constructed using HTML. And some of the items on the page are hyperlinks, okay, and including all the standard links that take you from page to page and perform functions. Also, in my timeline, every place where I've been mentioned, so at Ignite Systems, was mentioned by this guy, Mr. Perry Cowlicker. So he just mentioned me. What does that actually mean in terms of internal linking structure? So Twitter.com has a very high page rank. It's considered a very, very influential site, and link backs from Twitter to your site are certainly very valuable. So let's have a look at Mr. Perry Cowlicker's profile page. So I'm going to go to the full profile page. So this is a link on Twitter with this guy's tweets timeline in it. And if you look at 41 minutes ago in his timeline, there's a link, an anchor link from his profile to my profile. So that's where he's mentioned me at Ignite Systems. And if Google comes and spiders Twitter, it will see that there's an internal link back to my profile page from within Twitter, which is an internal link from Twitter, means that you're getting more of Twitter's overall PR into your profile page. And what do we see on our profile page if we're using Twitter to our full advantage is a link to our website. And therein lies this mechanism that the more people you engage on Twitter and the more mentions you get, the more timelines or Twitter timelines you actually appear on. And even if it doesn't involve anything other than getting internal links from Twitter's internal pages to your profile page, you're flowing Twitter's PR towards your profile instead. So social engagement doesn't have to end in the exchange of cash to benefit your business. It's merely the engagement aspect, or the social mention could mean getting more link flow from internal Twitter pages to your own page. And it's not quite as simple as that. I mean, it goes even deeper, because the more influential an individual is, or in other words, the more retweets a person has had, or the more followers that person has, the more internal links from Twitter that individual has. And therefore, the more their social kind of influence has an impact on their site. So if you look at Twitter in that respect, it might become a little bit more easy to understand how social engagement has a positive impact on your site's rankings.